All right, so I've been waiting for a few days to open up some of these boxes, and finally got the last one in today. So figure I'll do an unboxing of some of the gear that I plan to use this year. May not use all this in the tournaments. It just depends on how it's going. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about some of the stuff I got here. So let's just get started with it. The first thing I picked up, um, and this one came in the mail today, is a Daiwa Lexa 300. I like left-handed reels because I like to be able to fight the fish with a rod and just retrieve it with the reel. But the reason I bought such a big reel is because I plan on throwing some larger swim baits this year. Uh, so I wanted something that had a big spool capabilities and also something that could handle some of these large swim baits that I've been buying lately. But so I got a pretty good deal on this one, so I went ahead and picked it up. Look forward to spooling it up. I'm probably gonna put uh, either 30 or 40 pound braid on it, and then run 17 to 20 pound fluoro leader on it. Just because I want that big braid to be able to pull these fish out, but I like the fluoro for the clarity of it. Um, but yeah, I'm really new to this large swim bait game that's going around. I've got a couple that I've thrown on my smaller swim bait rod, but I felt like to throw some of these big 7, 8, 10, 12 ounce lures that I needed something that could handle it. So I picked up the Alexa 300, and I also picked up a big swim bait rod, which is what's in the rod tube over there. And we'll get to that one in a second. So, but this was the first thing and that I wanted to show was this new this Alexa. Um, it's a big reel. It's a lot bigger than what I'm used to. So it's going to take a little while to get used to the reel itself, and then to be throwing the big swim baits will be a different game too. But so let's dive into this box. This one's my tackle warehouse box that I picked up, and the only thing I really got from them was it's a swim bait, and then I've also picked up the rod. So the so like I said, I'm new to the swim bait game, and so what I picked up, I ended up grabbing. I always gotta get the Tackle Warehouse sticker, and I've been watching Tim and Matt from Tactical Bassing, and I took his advice, and I bought one of these really big swim baits. It's the Megabass Mag Draft 10-inch, and I bought this one in rainbow. So there it is. It's a big 10-inch, 6.5 ounce, massive swim bait. And just watching Matt and Tim, it can be used as a search bait to find out where the big fish are at. So we're gonna give it a try here in a few days. We're supposed to get some decent weather for Oregon at this time of year, so I'm gonna go give it a shot tomorrow. I'll be using my Hobie Pro Angler for the first time. It's a 2014. I haven't put it on the water yet. I've had it since probably September, October, and just haven't used it. I usually fish out of my Revo 16. So I'll be learning. I'll learn a few new things with the Pro Angler. I'll be able to stand and fish, whereas in my Revo, it's not really an option because it's so tippy. But it's a lot faster. So I use my Revo for salmon fishing and for saltwater stuff, just so I can move a little faster and get to my spots and troll a little easier when I'm salmon fishing. But so I'm excited about taking the Pro Angler out for the first time. It's got some new, different electronics on it, so that'll be a new learning curve as well. I usually in my Revo I run a Helix 5, and on my Pro Angler it has the Mark IV from Lowrance. So it'll be a learning curve for sure, but it'll be fun. So let's get into some of these other boxes. This other box I have, I usually purchase whatever from Tackle Warehouse, but I had a birthday, and so I used the gift card that my parents got me. Thanks, Mom. For some big swim baits as well. Also, I picked up some tungsten from Mad Bite, and they're half-ounce weights. Haven't thrown tungsten before, so that'll be new as well. And I also picked up some from Grambler Lures, some rattling weights for when I'm throwing my soft plastics. I like to throw a lot of soft plastic worms. It's worked well for me here in Oregon. I haven't done it a lot from the kayak though, so I do it a lot when I bank fish. So this year I plan on using a lot more soft plastics from the kayak. All right, let's get in this last box I have here. It's an Amazon purchase. So get through that. So again, like I said, I've started throwing some bigger swim baits. So I bought the 6.5 inch, 2.5 ounce Savage Gear 3D trout with the hook on top. It reminds me a lot of the Huddlestons that I've got a couple Huddlestons. But yeah, so that's their 3D trout. I've got a couple of these from Savage Gear as well that are in that are a little smaller, and I've got a few that are a little larger as well. So there's that. But you can see the difference between this big, massive 10-inch lure from Megabass and then this one from Savage Gear. So it's just really big. I also picked up a hard body 3D Glide swim bait. It's I think this one was their 8-inch at 3 ounces, I believe. I'm not really sure, but there's that Glide hard body bait that I've been looking at for a while and just want to give it a try. And then I picked up another rat. I have a Savage Gear rat, but I saw this one on Amazon when I was getting ready to purchase everything. I like the color, and I like the tail on it. So it comes with a replacement tail. There doesn't talk a whole lot. It's from I don't remember what company it was. I'll have to look that up. But it's Rat Fishing Lure Shiner is the color. And I picked it up on Amazon. I think I paid around $15 for it. So, but I'm looking forward to throwing this one at a few night tournaments this year. So there's the Shiner Rat. And then I had to go go and buy the big swim bait. This one is from Savage Gear. It's their line through trout, and it's the 12-inch, 10 1/4 ounce. It's a big swim bait that I have not. My wife made the joke that I don't even catch fish this big, so why would I throw it? So that's part of the reason I want to catch some larger fish, and I plan on using this a good bit, and that gets into my last purchase that I have to open up here, and that's my rod that I bought, and it is from 1-3. Let me grab the paperwork for that. Let's see, it is from 1-3 Fishing, and is their Defy Black swim bait casting rod. It's an 8-foot extra heavy. It's rated for, I want to say, 6 to 14 ounces. So that's really the reason I got it. Let's go ahead and open this up if I can. They do a pretty good job of taking these up. So we'll it's not going to come out. So So this is the 1-3 Defy Black rod. It's 8 foot. Again, its line weight is 20/40 and the lure weight is 8/14. So this is definitely for my large swim baits that I plan to throw. It is I like the foam hand grips going up to the cork handle here. So it's definitely going to be new throwing something this big, and seeing how this rod and then you reel throw it, because that I'm pairing this up with that Lexa 300. So let me know what you like, what you didn't like, what I can do better. Again, I'm just starting this YouTube page, and just trying to figure it out as I go. So thanks. Bye.